What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jack here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Canadian TFSA, which stands for Tax-Free Savings Account. And if you have no idea what the heck is going on with this type of savings account, stay tuned. I'm going to explain it as simple as I can in this video for beginners, for everyone to understand the purpose and also how to maximize this account. So stay tuned and let's get right into the video. So the first thing you need to know about a tax-free savings account is basically what's in the name. This account is an account where you can put money aside, and everything that is gained on this account, interest and most forms of investments, are tax-free. You will not pay taxes on the earnings that you earn on your money in this account. And no, you can't just put all your money in this account. Here is the catch. There is a contribution limit for every year that your account is opened. And once you're 18, you start racking up contributions for this account. Basically, it piles up and the contribution limit gets expanded by $6,000 every year. So I know in the last take I mentioned when your account was opened, but really the contribution starts once you turn 18. If you turned 18 before 2009, there's a bit of a tricky calculation there, so you're best off going to your CRA account, logging into there. If you haven't made a CRA account, you can sign up with a few simple steps. It's a trusted Canadian government website, and then go to the TFSA option and you can find out your exact amount of contribution room that you have left and any past and previous contributions. You're going to be able to figure that out to the dollar on that website. I'll leave the link down in the description to the official Canadian government website. So now that you know that the tax-free savings account is pretty much an account where you can put your money aside and any interest gained on that money is not going to be taxed at the end of the year when tax seasons come. That money is yours to keep. Any money made in that account is yours to keep. And I want to tell you guys right now, here's the thing with the tax-free savings account is that many people just use it as a savings account. But what you need to know is that most of these accounts are giving you an interest rate of less than 1%, which is actually technically making you lose money because inflation, the amount that the dollar is worth, is less every year. Inflation is about 1 to 2% annually, and even more now with the rapid printing of money due to all the COVID relief packages and things like that, and CERB. So you have to keep that in mind. You want to put your money in somewhere that is more of an investment and less savings, even though, saving is definitely better than spending. And if you're going to put your money aside somewhere, a TFSA is still a really good place to put your money if you're just going to save it normally, because a tax-free savings account has advantages that you don't pay taxes on any interest. Also, it can be a little bit trickier to withdraw sometimes. Certain institutions put limits on it, which can be a good thing because it stops you from buying things impulsively. But if you look at the text on the screen right now, which has been on screen for a while, you're going to see they increased the dollar limit, and they even tell you why. It's because inflation, and inflation is a thing. I'm not just making it up. They do increase the amount you can contribute every couple of years because inflation is a thing. The dollar amount, the value of the dollar, does go down with the more they print. That's just how it works with our current economy and the way our money is because we print it. So knowing that now, I'm going to lead this into just a little bit of investing and what you can do with the tax-free savings account in terms of an investment. And really, that'll wrap up the video. So stay tuned to just one more little part of this video. So yes, essentially, the tax-free savings account does not do you as much good as it would if you had your money in an investment, because these tax-free savings account, their interest rate is less than inflation. Inflation is a thing. It's about 1 to 2% annually, and the interest rate you get on these tax-free savings accounts usually is not above 1%. However, tax-free savings accounts are available through plenty of financial institutions. The one I use is Wealthsimple. You can open an account with them pretty easily, provide your basic information, and you can open a tax-free savings account with them or with your financial institution. There's lots of options that have you manage, basically people manage your money for you that are better than just saving it. It's very low risk, and it's a long-term investment strategy. So basically, if you don't know anything about investing, I'm going to try to put it as simple as possible and give you a very generic example. And if you want to know more about this, then you can check out some of my other videos and subscribe for any upcoming videos, or comment down below what you want to know. So how can you beat inflation with a TFSA? Now that you kind of know what a TFSA is and how, it's not just a savings account, it's also an investment account. How can you use it as an investment account? Well, one thing you could do is, like I mentioned, you can go and open a TFSA with a brokerage like Wealthsimple, and they are very trusted in Canada. They are very, very, very well established, so you don't have to worry anything about that. However, what you can do is open an account with them through a TFSA, and then put your money into low-risk index funds. And index funds are essentially a collection of companies which are all in one little stock that you can buy. And there's things called ETFs, and these are managed by other people, and you pay them to basically get a share of all these companies, and then the annual return on these investments is more than inflation. It's about 7% at the low end and 12% at the very, very high end. But you're looking at least a 5% gain from the maximum inflation in most scenarios. So keep in mind, this is a very oversimplified example, but to get the point across, you can use the TFSA savings account as an investment account to actually get that, return of 7% on your money, on your dollar, and not pay tax on that money, on that 7%. Where if you did have this money in an index fund, like I mentioned, gaining 7% in a normal, savings account or investment account, a non-registered investment account, which is your traditional account, then you would be paying tax on your capital gains from the index fund, let's say. And that is not as good as if you were paying no tax, because you can lose up to like 30% of your money. And I'm going to have more videos all about investing and TFSA knowledge. So if you want to stay for more content, learn some more financial education in the realm of Canadian finance, then definitely subscribe and stay tuned, because I'm going to be posting pretty much every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your friend Jack. Keep earning, keep learning. See you next video.